Hello, welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Whoop whoop, whoop whoop. That's right. Whoop. Okay. Let's stop that and get on with some work. Here's this job that we didn't do last time. Ugh. Okay. It's another green car. It's not terrible looking. Okay, some stuff we haven't found yet. Some more stuff. Stuff underneath. Stuff deep within it, painting the car. Okay, now it struck me that there's this thing over here that we've not used yet, path test, which only requires money. Let's buy that. Okay, and then we can perhaps send it to the paths test by pressing the right button, i.e. not that one. Test path, not path test anymore. Car is not good enough to drive. Okay, well I didn't want to drive it, I just want to push it into a testing facility to see what required fixing, but it's not even, that's not even going to happen. Okay, general engine control and repair. Well, there's all sorts of problems. I guess it needs to be put on the lifter and had at. Not sure it needed to be on the lifter, to be honest, if I'm not dealing with the wheels and stuff, but you know, it's there now. Alright, let's get all this rubbish. Right, is that the water pump, or was it crankshaft pulley, was it? Right, okay. So there might be more issues behind here, so that's... I should have done my ODBD and what's it tests, but you know. What have you. I was all about the path test until I found out I couldn't actually flippin' do it. Flippin' heck. Let's, oh, let's fail to click on the right things. Let's do some examinationing. These bits all seem fine. Oh, that's not fine. Let's have that off. Let's do that. How are we doing? Oh, right, is that all? This engine might be a bit knackered. Let's take all this off here. There's a Sparky that's not happy. I guess we're just going to take the whole engine or strip the whole engine. Yeah, I should have definitely done an ODBD test. Never mind. Stripping engines is why we're here, isn't it? Isn't it though? So, can I examine these? Oh, you have to hold the button down for longer than I'm expecting. Does that mean they're both knackered? Alright, okay. Cam gears are fine. Camshafts less so. Okay. Oops. Oh wow, lots of bolts. There we go. 73%. 78%. How are we doing? How many more bits? Quite a few more bits still to find. Alright, so I guess we're taking off this. Oh, no, not until we've removed the manifold. With its 1 or 2 bolts. 1 or 2 bolts. Alright, then we can remove the head. And we get at the pistons and if any issues. I was going to say that looks a bit naff, but it's all part of the head. Which is rated fine. Oh, that's right, before I can take these off I have to have removed the oil pan. And therefore the oil. Here's the oil drain where I left it last time. Okay, that's nowhere near. Good work. Whoops. That looks good. So good that I'm not even going to bother working out if it's right. Let's just see what happens. Oh, that's a gorgeous yellow colour, look. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Oil Drain. So then we need to remove the oil pan. believe. just not quite unbolt them enough. Okay, now there's some bits, yeah, these crankshaft bearing caps that we can, yeah, that one's knackered, we can get out from underneath. That one looks okay. That one doesn't. Right, then we get the pistons out from above. One piston, two pistons. Now, that hopefully is all of the engine parts. Nope, two parts still not discovered. We've discovered the tapping sounds, which is alright. Gearbox not there yet. General engine control and repair. Engine control. What about the oil filter? No, it's fine. This was the engine block. I've never had to take that off before. What's that? The crankshaft. Can I look at it? Can be examined with a compression tester. Yeah, something I didn't use. Okay. That does look fine, doesn't it? Whoops. Can't examine it anyway, so. I'm not quite sure what else is contained within that remit of engine control. I mean, all these bits look fine. Alternator, power steering pump. These all look super fine. Okay, well in the meantime. What about the fuel pump? That's a thing that I never really look at. Oh, that's fine. Let's put that back in. Still a couple of parts not discovered. Oh, that's a bit of exhaust I need. Whoops. Okay, so how's that for the car's loud? That's all those bits. Right, I've got the gearbox to fiddle with as well. Let's do that. Where is the gearbox? Right down the other end. I'm down that. I'm at the engine end. It'd be nice to be able to look at the gearbox. Right, so I need to get rid of the front axles, do I? Yeah. Okay. Front axle removal. Go. What do I need to do to get this out? So just that. There it is. Cool. Gearbox. I have to get this off. Yeah, I need the other side off. It's fairly predictable. Axle. Front drive shaft and gearbox from underneath the car. Okay, gearbox. Has it got the starter motor on it still? It has. Accessible from engine bay. Da, 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 da. Put the car up. Put the car down. Put the car up. Put the car down. Gearbox. Starter motor. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that from up above. No, that's tricksy. Some tricksy shizzle. Alright, Mr. Gearbox, now I've got you. What do you need? It's a flywheel. This pressure plate seems okay. Clutch plate and a flywheel. I wonder if those bits are all a bit knackered. I can't even test them from here. Right, so gearbox bits I require. It was the pressure plate, wasn't it? Well, I've already bloody forgotten. Clutch plate and flywheel. Clutch plate. Flywheel. Alright. Let's put those in. Baldy the snowman. I assume there's something else I have to remove actually before I do all this. Yeah, let's try and find those final few bits. Okay, let's check whether it seems like the battery or anything weird like that I've not had to fiddle with before, or you know, like the air filter or something else I've not really looked at much in this game. Car battery does look a bit knackered. Hooray! The car battery was one of the things. Oh yes, what's this? Brake servo, that's part of the brakes. That's part of the brakes. Fuel filter. Oh, the fuel filter's here. I thought it was on the... Oh, that was the fuel pump I was looking at, not the fuel filter. Okay, so... what else could it be? Oh yeah, the air filter, I remember. Oh, not in disassemble mode. Oh yeah, okay, take your stupid little clips off. Stuff you, clippies. Air filter 1%. Yes! Fa. Alright, so we have removed everything, so it's time to buy stuff. Okay, so let's do that. Air filter. Yes, please. Next. Battery, camshaft, crankshaft. Battery, camshaft, battery, camshaft. Just an ordinary camshaft, yes. Ordinary camshaft. Alright, and then it's a crankshaft bearing cap. Do I not need two of those? Apparently not. Crankshaft pulley R4. Crankshaft pulley R4. Ignition coil, piston with conrod ×2. Ignition coil. Ignition coil. Something or other ×2. Piston with conrod. Piston with conrod ×2. Spark plug and timing belt. So 2 spark plugs. And a timing belt. Okay. And then we need a camshaft and a crankshaft bearing cap. Oh, I do need another one of those. Okay, that's a bit odd. So camshaft. Is it not the same one? I'm a bit suspicious. And what now? Crankshaft bearing cap. Camshaft and crankshaft bearing cap. Yeah. Car is loud. Catalytic converter. Exhaust pipe. Catalytic converter. Exhaust pipe. And then a muffler of some sort. A middle muff. It's like Middlemarch but mufflier. Okay, that's that. So, on we go. Let's put it all back in. Whoop whoop. Bloody clips. Bloody clips. Bloody clips. Bloody clips. Alright, and a battery. Where does the... There it is. Battery. Okay, and then we've got some of these to put in. Alright, okay, we put all the other stuff underneath. It doesn't matter about that, he says. I sincerely hope not, anyway. Alright, it's looking good. Fancy timing belt. There's the cover. Oh, I'm getting worried now. Let's put the stuff on underneath, just in case for some weird reason it's a problem. Having put all the timing stuff on the last car and then had to take it all off and on again, it kind of made me a little bit nervous. A little bit nervous. So, one bearing cap. 2 bearing caps. That all I have to put on under here. Okay, I'll trust it. Famous last words. Gearbox needs to go on from underneath, of course. Can reach around the gearbox so to put these bolts in. Just yes. Excuse me. Oh yeah, we've got a drive shaft. Lots of. Nope, engine bay only for those bits. Because it's weird. Can even put the wheel on here, look. It seems odd that I can't put those other bits on there, but whatever, it keeps it all interesting. Or, you know, a word that means what I'm talking about. That's right, reach around. Special long universal socket extension debris. Okay, alright, and then we put it back down. Doodly-doo. Finish off the engine rebuild, so we need to put the sparkies in. Nice fresh sparkies. And some original sparkies. And then the ignition coils. Ignition coils. Alright, fuel rail and this thing here, whatever this is. Intake manifold. Is that pulling the air or something? Or is that mixing up the fuel? I don't know what that does. Not a gosh darn clue. But it takes it in. Takes it in. It's an intake, yeah. Alright. Let's pretend I didn't say that. Alright. Oh, and another little belt. Okay. Put the manifold back on with its 1 or 2 screws. Or, you know, bolts as they're actually called. Bolty. And manifold cover. Don't forget that. Bit of extra shielding. What we got around here? Oh, we've got a throttle. Oh, it just slides on. There's a starter motor that's not on yet. There. Yeah, okay, that's most of it. Oh yeah, the exhaust. I forgot to put that on when we had it up in the air. Can't even close the lid, the hood, when it's moving. Can't do anything to it as it's moving. Can't even check the required things it needs to do when it's moving. Alright, okay, there we go. So, exhaust bits. No, not the fuel tank. There we go, middle muff. Cat. That's all those done. So that is it, apart from painting it the factory colour. So move to paint shop. Press escape when you don't need to. And then paint it the factory colour. Choose factory colour. I have no idea if you have to click that first, but that's right. Cough spray paint all over it, and then that should be the job done. Hey! Yep, where were we? Hey! There we go. Looking exactly the same as before, but is apparently shiny or fresher painted. Good. So there we go. That was all done. Thank you very much for watching. The excitement that there was there. No oil in the engine. Will just be a moment whilst we sort that out. You want oil? Crikey. You customers want everything. Ignore the fact that I'm not quite getting it all in the hole. It's fine. Okay, and that's beautiful. Alright, thank you. Sorry about that, Mr. Customer. I hope the engine hasn't seized up too badly, and no, we're closed now, so don't bring it back. Bye-bye now. Alright, so back to work for me, and I don't know, what were you doing? Having your lunch? Well, get on with it. Bye.